Years of age and already managing to play and have huge highlights. No silencer on Magist pistol, so at least a little bit of a discombobulation. And it's come together beautifully as the last tap comes in. Glaive pieces it together, and Astralis start off with a bang. Just a top site exec then, a little D's through Hut.
You know what? I know this is... what I'm about to do is... like comparing apples and oranges in a very big way. But
Sure.
What happened last time somebody left Astralis? Like somebody chose to actively leave Astralis. Yeah, well, I'm ready for a new book, but maybe they aren't. So we've got these secret smokes out. We're going to see Extra Salt getting their way on down. Dupree with a nice shot there. Something will fall.
Wow, Zipex couldn't have any more information, and bloodshed come his way. He does get 2 of the 3 required. Fang space not going to be able to deny the plant necessarily if they could retrieve it. Marky and Fang, the 2 new additions. Only Fang. And that is the conversion they were looking for. They'll get some sidearm upgrades, but only losing 1. It is the dream start for Astralis. Finger on the pulse as much as you can, as well as, of course, the viewers, as to how their CT setups, and, of course, once we get into that second half, are adjusted in the absence of a prominent AWP. Right?
Yes. So I think a note there is Zipex was the first rotator down once they got towards from ramp, right? So I agree in the seniority, and, you know, Zipex as being a passive ramp holder, nothing.
For his own second chapter. Now, Magisk has fallen into ramp to return fire, and it's a dream spray. 3 with Zipex there, who was very low, might I add, and the very reason Magisk rotated in as and when he did. Sonic being pushed, playing around the smoke, and he's well aware that there's a hunt coming in, and that was the element of surprise he needed. Manages to grab himself 1 of the 4. And even worming his way out of the ramp fight, so he'll be happy with that. Knows
Any more damage that Sonic can do is great. You know, the fact that they've grabbed 2 kills in this one already, still plenty of time to look for 1 more. HP the biggest issue, but the dink was there. Dupree cops that one, finishes him off, and there you can see the body's just strung on out. Great spam from Magus there. Guns will come out, so that's Extra Salt buying in with those AK-47s. Now, OC is the man that, you know, I'll be turning my attention to. In North America, he was absolutely owning, but I think he's got the shock when he's come to Europe that people actually flash AWPers off the line. I mean, more proficient with the utility.
Perfect. Completely keeps them at bay. He's even considering a wallbang, a resmoke for Squeak. And they're going for a top pop. Magisk is contesting nicely. Alongside for the ride is Glaive, and it's perfect. Only 1 remains and toppled before they even get going.
Okay.
Astralis. Dude.
Astralis are here with something to prove today.
God, yeah, look at that. They're all channeled. As Magisk is getting that frag, they're channeled into this 2-man setup. They had Glaive and Bubsky both established on the low sums that everyone had a good read on, transitioning into being the one that no one has a read upon. They are going to know when you'll have to address them. Nice find, but Zipex should have done enough. Marky falling down now to the Glaive rotation. Sonic dreaming of a plan. Dreaming of 1, and Glaive denies it with a lovely headshot as well.
Still has the scout. He's not even going to get...
JT, though, oh, saved by the bell, saved by the Marky headshot. They'll get a count cues galore. They know they've lost track of him. The next frag determines it all, and it's Magist pushing to Hut. JT has not enough in the tank, and that's another for Astralis. They remain spotless on this defense.
Is down, and oh, dearie me, it's Cold Zero to try and hold on for FaZe. VP, we're going to run away with this one very, very easily.
They're testing ramp, and Zipex, nice. Good for the first headshot, and now completely evaporates. He does not itself, can't convert. It's Bubsky and Dupree that can, though, and Marky doing anything alongside OC. They managed to get themselves into a 2v2. Jisk, you beast, he gets them both.
Real problems now for Extra Salt. Take a look at the round recaps in terms of players left alive. That is the closest round that we have had from Extra Salt so far. Before that, we're looking at 3 players alive.
Right, bang.
Let's see how many you can get. Give us another one, Dupree. There we go. Easy as you like. Now, for those not too familiar with Dupree, there was an event where he actually had to do the AWPing. I think Device was sitting there, and he had a bit of a field day because there's a big difference between being a primary AWPer and being a secondary AWPer.
Because of his positioning, because of the amount Device is not wearing an Astralis jersey.
They're just getting mauled, Alex.
Yeah, this one's an absolute open and shut case. We're at 1 minute 35 as Extra Salt find their first in now a 2 guys. I can put myself into the shoes of Extra Salt where it just feels like every round starts his life. Yeah, punished for his ignorance. And his very laissez-faire could be behind them both here. One, not the second, close but no cigar. Astralis punished for their aggressions in the first round.
Ready for that whatsoever. A bunch of the kills there, players not even...
But now they've lost Glaive. This could be it. Bubsky needs a double and provides it alongside with Magis. JT's the one to double up. Now they have a man advantage. Even more so, dupreeh thrust into a 1v3. He's already managed to equalize the odds somewhat. Needs more on the drop down! JT's missed his shot. That Godfang is there. That nearly completely slipped away from them.
Situation for Astralis. These are the frags from JT. Always good with a flashbang, old JT, but looking better on the Glill in this round right here. The money situation for Astralis is the reason they...
The Q, Flames to come with it, but they've lost Sonic before any of that. Just as the utils dropped, and now the space as he can. JT was desperate to join the pack, but he's lost his life in the process. This is a perfect position from OC. And oh, there's more. There's more. dupreeh, a perfect rotation. He manages to open up the secret avenue for the rotate down. 2v4, no fun. Magisk is the first victim, needs a second quickly, and Marky
no
provides.
Kit.
You're right. That no kit's going to cost him. Zipex no with a scout. Couldn't do anything, and dupreeh's on the way out. There you have it. Catch. Isolates his first duel onto Magisk, a little ahead of the pack. And that was the crucial headshot.
They copped a dink in the fray there as well, so...
Casio, JT, however, hello.
That was the M4. That's already been dropped right now, so the biggest gun...
Oh, perfect chance. Nothing to report. P250, close quarters. Dismount, but silence is broken as Zipex actually does manage to find a frag and the bomb. Careful now, thank you.
Yeah, this one should just peter on out now, which is Bubsky left. The dink's good. The pickup of the AK would have been better, but OC there with the trade. 8-4.
He's fallen off. Bubsky does go down. Magic's vulnerable, but does well to find a second on the same mag. And with backs turned, Zipex can punish. Solid top site holder. 1v3 presented to JT.
I'm very... And you see it coming out here, right? That Molotov is actually dropped by one of the CTs, trying to float on off the top of the bomb box there, but it was just perfect timing. The multi-kill from Aegis. Zipex gets there in time to clean up the...
Oh, the timing, we just so well. Manages to find Marky on main. There's more up there in the rafters, even trades. They're not checking. dupreeh close quarters on the AWP, and there they go. Astralis, their top side hold is so rigid.
This direction. So everything seems to be going swimmingly right now for Astralis, other than that blotch of...
It's not going to slow them. dupreeh's down, ready and waiting. That's a big find. Hello, hell. Could open up an option to the top site. And that's the frag they needed. OC has provided. And now the smoke, now the molly, now the go. It's only Bubsky. Can't put the bullets between the two of them. Simply opens up the site.
Two.
Exactly the right timing. And yeah, dupreeh's there for the trade, but I'm afraid it's just too much. DreamHack Masters Spring in just a moment. Exploit, and there is a horrible death for OC. He is the victim. Nice catch, Marky. Learn a bit more about him during the break, and Fang with some good shots.
Needs
if
another.
only he could find one more. Magisk on the flank, though. It's going to be down to this. 1, 2 heads that are required. Only the one found. Fang's got enough done. dupreeh doesn't have the time, and there's a lovely first round. Out of the gate, out of the break. More pickup environments.
Huge shot.
And now with dupreeh's equalizing frag and a bomb plant already. And they will. Bubsky does go down immediately. Zipex is going to be on notice. dupreeh going to try and support. They want to contest. They know there's at least two coming this way, and Zipex is going to soften them up. He may do it all. Magisk is immediately there for the trade. Awkward. Very awkward. No kit use. Fang needed that. One of them needs to get on it now.
Is there time?
And just defend it. Just defend it, and they've done it, and that is a huge win. Win?
I think it's on. Hey, guys, are we sure?
Fang, bro. Fang found the must-win frag and the 10-second defuse. They saved their good few months. Thank you, Brain. We got there.
dupreeh's just done a massive entry, like Config would do. So
shot even converts it. Marky really does have to save the day now for Extra Salt. And he's not going to get a second look in. Great double peek. You can see Bubsky was there to soften him up.
Snowball into the site. And that Zipex kill onto Fang. Well, that basically sealed the deal right there. Responded to this lower. It's JT tucked on in.
Blinded for him. Does tame the spray and initiate what looks like another lost B site. Fang fun. Oh, not even the save is going to be fun at that point.
It looked like they were already trying to save their Extra Salt.
It's very passive line. JT will research and be found out. The trade of OC. Still disconnected. Marky very pushed up, but goes down to a long hold from Majors. something. Need a whole lot more though. OC in lobby. They a back turn. Nice find. Sonic needs another. Oh, great shot. And now OC's there as well. Extra Soul have turned this round on its head and now absolutely winnable. Bombs on top site. OC in lobby. And OC peeks straight into Bubsky. Big find from the Dane. 3 frags in that round.
I still see some omissions in this purchase. They're only working with 2 Molotovs. They have a Famis on Marky who...
Straight through! That's the spirit! Quick find. Oh, but Fang, you gotta find this one. Nice stabilization. He's got all
the toes. Got one. Fang's going to come back in, and this looks like they closed this one down. A great recovery there from Extra Salt. That's going to be their 8th on the board. And
the flashbang dance. Magis so quick on the trade, but both of them being there. Fang advancing when he did and finding 2 more frags off the back of that red container. Nice control and conversion. All right, Sonic, and he does pull the trigger. OC needs a repeat. By virtue of the flash, he peeks again. Calls it clear. Fang losing his duel outside, though, and that might spur Glaive towards the top side. Yeah, JT sprayed out on Hut. 1 for 1. Good find. Marky's getting hunted, though, and Bubsky does open up the site. Magisk Overwatch with another. Bomb can't be denied. It's planted. The sound cue's enough, and it seals his fate. That's 14. Astralis.
Touching, there was one ramp with an AWP as well, just playing off the information delivered to them, and this is an important kill from Glaive there to immediately level things back up into the 4v4, but it's... Zipex couldn't control it for the second 1.5 as...
Oh
look
my
at them
God.
throwing bodies at Vegas right now, dropping down, more to come.
Yeah, I mean... As the bomb goes down, no less. Just more extra salt in the wound. Push your limits there.
Well, for that, with Jason, you got to pay $400 for a certificate, and he asks you maths questions.
He
so
does, yeah.
It's pretty wild. Like normal people maths, I can't do it.
But something about the hypotenuse. We're calculating the hypotenuse.
We just sound like idiots. I apologize to anybody who is good with numbers.
Yeah. As soon as oh, not going to be allowed anymore. Dupree punishes on the retreat.
Oh, they tried that little maneuver right there. Ooh, dear.
He's completely slipped the net. Dupree does fall. That's a good catch, but they're already into the top site. Oh, and smoke damage found. Magic half Sonic's functional health pool is losing teammates as well. Glaive has